glad to have you with us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last year's national champions, the Air Force Falcons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Falcons will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteers offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
And the ball's moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Handoff to the lone back. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. The Falcons, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Got him downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. So here is the Tennessee offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Line getting set on second down.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Looking to throw for it. Got his man quickly. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The Falcons can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. hauls it in. At midfield, he's got room. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got him along the sidelines, and the foot is clearly down for the catch, and they'll move the chains. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Gets it out fast. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The Falcons will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Can the defense? They just keep firing. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Air Force. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Vols want to crank the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Bring in the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Volunteers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive. Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A good break there as the penalty gives them the 3rd down conversion. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Falcons look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. Plucks it out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown Falcons. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
14, Tennessee, 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to...
Speeding down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown Vols!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Kruger. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Fires to the big fella. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's...
Touchdown Air Force! A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man,
the extra point is blocked. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. And to get rid of it quickly. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. Quick completion on the out. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. 2 set of downs after the completion. Snagged out of the air.
And really nice job by the way. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. The Falcons are marching down the field. He wants to throw it again. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
There he goes. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. And the Falcons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Louisiana Tech was far from the friendly confines of Ruston, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The give to the tailback. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got a man in the middle. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down.
Oh, he's got some space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Volunteer.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hand.
Lot of room to the right. Takes it all the way inside the 30, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. It's complete. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Air Force. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Air Force 33, Tennessee 24.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. 1st and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Volunteers have pushed it inside the 20. They'll go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Tennessee! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He's got him. Breaks into the open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Quick strike complete. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kruger. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wide open. In business, 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total. Touchdown, Falcons! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here. We're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They get him down at the 36, it will be a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And on 3rd down, they're running the field goal unit out there. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Vols will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. It's caught.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got the quick pass. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the lone running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Another incompletion on third down.
And that's the start you absolutely talked about and discussed in the locker room. This defense, they didn't have a lot of success in the first half. They needed some good things to go their way, get a stop, create some momentum. Great first drive by this defense. Now their offense has got to put some points on the board.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Motion from the wideout. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the Volunteers are in the hurry up. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. To the air on second down. Firing to the right, complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been on display.
And the Falcons have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Falcons are on the move. To the air on first down. The quick out. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And, guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, when you're losing, obviously everything gets hyped. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Vols will line up to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Wants to go up top on first down. Fires it incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Falcons line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown Falcons! And the beatdown has ensued.
Nice job by the quarterback finding the big fella in the end zone. He's going to find a hole. He's going to find an opening. That guy's, you got to trust him, and I'm going to throw it up and let him make a play like he did right there.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Denson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the tight end.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Volunteers send out the punt unit. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Good timing on the quick out. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. And some room to work. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Falcons in the hurry-up. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Back has it. Now rolling to the left. He's got it inside the 25. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Falcons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense...
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. That might be the proverbial fourth-quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield.
And that's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run it from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. And the Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. There he goes. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
He's going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've been outstanding on 3rd down all day long, and they could use... Touchdown, Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
So here is the Tennessee offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Still on his feet at the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Vols just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He'll do it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Volunteers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
It's complete on the right side.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Snap to the back. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Air Force. They've stretched out this lead, and they're starting to smell their 11th win of the year.
And now on defense here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. North Texas handled its business away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible.
Got it in the middle. It's Harris.
Always fun to see 2 of the better programs in the American Duke it.
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know if next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The inside handoff. Plows through the defense.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future. And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Out of the end zone. Slips through the line. Out of bounds at the 34. A productive job by the return team. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Gets the back moving. Snap to the back. Makes the catch. Wide open spaces. All the way down to the 15-yard line. That's where he goes out of bounds as this offense had it cooking on that one. The entire complexion direction of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Zings it complete to the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Denson. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the